I hope everyone here understands that what has just been shared is a state secret of the highest order. This information does not leave this room.
Oh, I already posted this on Twitter. Alright, welcome back to Starfield. Last time, we assembled a team to go and tackle the Terramorph threat, and found out that we're going to the most dangerous place in the galaxy. So this time, we're going to Linian to tackle the Terramorph threat head-on. I would also like to say, after 10 long years, Rapala Tournament Fishing has finally been surpassed as my most viewed video by Starfield Part 10. So thank you if you watched it. And if you haven't seen it, you should go back and watch it because I commit war crimes. Yeah, that was pretty bad actually. Anyway, let's go ahead. I don't think you guys are going to like where we're going next, but you don't got a choice. You're going with me. Let's rock and roll. We're going to Linian. This could be really dangerous. I might die. It'll be worth it.
The test world is off limits. You are advised to jump to safe harbor immediately.
What are you going to do? Stop me?
No.
Listen, I'm cleared for landing here. I'm meeting with Commander Haddam.
All right, you can proceed.
You're goddamn right.
So this is Londonian.
Casino unit, you're heading to command, far end of the compound.
Alright, thank you.
You're with the collection team then, I presume? Either that, or you're one deeply unlucky trespasser.
Well, why can't I be both?
Brief said you were an eclectic group. Now, Londonian is one of the most dangerous places in the Milky Way. Terramorphs are omnipresent. We'll be providing you all with gear, information, and uploading municipal unlock codes to your robot. Every tool you could need to succeed out there. Except one. Once you're on the other side of those barriers, you will be on your own. If you get into trouble, my people will not be coming. Do we understand each other?
Yeah, I get it. Just show me where the big guns are.
We'll do our best.
Head over to the armory and gear up. Once you're done, we'll meet by the entrance to the city.
Alright, Sarah, you ready to up? Let's do it.
All set on your gear?
Oh yeah.
Are you ready to do this?
Honestly, I could fight a horse right now.
Then let's get this show on the road.
Yeah.
These things, they're all dominated.
God, what are these? They're Terramorph, but like weird ones. I'm sorry, they can dig?
Jackpot! Get down there and collect as many as you can.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, another sample.
Now hand those over to Kaiser, and let's get out of here.
Here, take them. I don't want them. Take them.
Samples secure.
Earlier scan picked up a valid Terramorph sample, but, well, it's in the spaceport. And the quick route there looks like it got blasted when the port did.
There are steam tunnels under the city, which will allow us to access the spaceport.
Kaiser, this flora, this is Lazarus plant, isn't it?
Confirmed.
All right, let's kill these. Oh Jesus! They scared me. What the hell?
A Lazarus in bloom. What's happening? Captain,
Yes. Oh Jesus Christ! What the? Oh my God! Oh! Okay, you got me.
oh my god. The heat leeches are terramorphs.
What?
You just saw that, right?
Yeah.
You would tell me if I was losing my mind.
No.
That heat leech became a terramorph. The pests that have snuck onto every planet are baby terramorphs. Heat leeches hide out in ships, sneak away after landing, and then, with time, they transform. We just found out how terramorphs move between planets.
I'm not gonna lie, that honestly blew my mind. This is a major discovery.
Pretty major is right. The Lazarus plant. It's clearly an accelerant for the terramorph, a heat leech transformation process. Make one into the other in an instant. But that means if anyone knew about this, they could trigger a terramorph spawning.
Oh, God.
You could sneak a leech into a city, or even multiple leeches, into a place like New Atlantis. Good God. The attack on New Atlantis, could someone have set that up?
Was it your dad? Look, given what we just witnessed, I would say it is certainly plausible, if not possible.
But first, you'd have to know the truth about all this.
Well, we're never gonna know if you don't catch that thing. Get after it.
I guess we're hunting it? Why are we hunting it? Isn't it dangerous?
Kaiser's got the cell data from the New Atlantis and Tau Ceti attack. Captain, let Kaiser take a look at that sample.
Here, buddy, take this.
Beginning analysis. It is a match. This suggests with high certainty that the Lazarus plant was used to trigger the attacks on both planets.
Someone saw the Lazarus plant in action and used it to trigger the attacks. Tau Ceti was likely their first test, someplace remote where no one would question a few settlers going missing. Ensure the big show, the attack on New Atlantis, would be a success.
Yeah, but they didn't count on me.
And the timing of that one. It couldn't have been just luck that it happened right when we were asking the cabinet to do something about the terramorphs. These attacks, I think someone planned them to set all this in motion.
Yeah, your dad.
If we're gonna do anything to prevent more terramorph attacks, human cause or otherwise, we need that final sample.
So this is gonna be the big bad one, right? Like, that one was just like an appetizer. God, I love appetizers. Ooh. Hey, catch. Who's texting me?
Power to the lock mechanism.
Anyone got ideas where we could get some extra juice?
Local power looks like it was controlled in the security office.
All right. Now, power's back on.
Control system reboot required.
And we do that.
Well, I'm gonna guess this button.
Reboot engaged.
See, I'm smart.
Warning. Emergency recorder message detected. Transcription process engaged. Playback initiated.
Okay.
Admiral Center, we need to make the evacuation request.
That's my father he's addressing. He was here? Didn't think he'd have the guts to look those soldiers in the eye before blowing this place to pieces.
It just transformed. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe. No one leaves. I'll send ships as soon as possible.
An invisible weapon. He knew about the Lazarus plant. He destroyed this place. Killed these people to keep what he knew about the Lazarus plant and the terramorphs and all this a secret. He killed those people to keep them from sharing what they might have seen. Condemned this whole city to death. He's
A damn sociopath. Like me.
Yes. Could Vae Victus have been involved in the massacre on New Atlantis?
Look, it's the only lead we've got.
And even if he wasn't directly involved, I guarantee he knows something. Let's go get that last sample.
Alright, Kaiser, you ready?
Recon protocols active. No hostiles detected by near-range sensors. Unlock successful.
Guys, your sample, it moved. I'd be
What?
real careful out there if I were you.
That doesn't sound good.
You know, we should have nuked this whole place from orbit. Oh wait, he did that. So is it gonna jump out of the ground or off a cliff? What's happening? Out of the ground. Oh, that's big. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, you're dying, mother. There's so many of them. Yeah. God, you are one ugly mother. Give me that.
Good. Time to get the hell out of here.
Yeah. Sup, Chuck?
Look at all of you. Back from the underworld.
Yeah, I'm Kate Beckinsale.
Got pretty frantic on the comms towards the end there. But it sounded like this was a success. Got everything we need to put this plan in motion.
We better have.
Percival and I, we need to get these samples back to the lab. Ensure we'll be able to handle cleaning up the leeches as well as the terramorphs. But Vae Victus is the only solid lead we've got on the attacks. Since you're the only one who knows where he is, can you speak to him? See if you can get him to cough up anything he might know.
Oh, he and I are gonna have words, and they are not gonna be nice.
Good.
Let's get off this planet. Alright, you open this goddamn door right now. You mother. I got some words for you.
Well, what a pleasant surprise. When I heard you and Hadrian were headed for Linian of all places, I presumed you must be onto something big.
I'm gonna wipe that smug-ass grin off your face, buddy, because we found a whole lot more than we were expecting.
Good news, then.
Not for you.
So, what exactly are you doing here?
See, we found a recording of you, and not like the kind of private recording that would end up on the internet, but one of you discussing the use of terramorphs as a weapon.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what you think you heard on this recording, but I sincerely hope you didn't come to the wrong conclusions. After all, given the Cabinet's current state of anxiety, they might misinterpret such a discovery to mean I could have been involved with the attacks. Perhaps I can convince you to keep this among us.
Now look, I am a notorious liar, but I'm not gonna lie this time. I'm telling the Cabinet. I'm telling them everything. So consider this your chance to come clean and give me your side, because I'm not gonna be nice when I tell them.
You know, you're far more clever than I expected.
I know.
You want to hear the words, then?
Yes.
I did it. The terramorph attacks on Tau Ceti, New Atlantis, my doing. Being as clever as you are, I'm sure you have thoughts on why I might do such a thing.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest, my mind did not go that far.
So why would someone like me go through all this trouble?
Because, like me, you're a madman and a murderer, and you live to sow death. I would describe myself as all three of those things.
Hardly.
Well, I guess there's just one of us in the room that is.
When I discovered the plant, I did consider handing over what I'd found, but we were at war. And I couldn't risk information that dangerous falling into the wrong hands. So I ordered the bombing of the Linian spaceport, fixing two problems at once. Halting the spread of the city's terramorph outbreak, and sealing away knowledge of the plant's potential.
You mother.
I removed the dangerous variable from an already catastrophic war. But then, as the war ended, my trial, my execution, I made a decision. After all, I'd given everything for the colonies. We were sacrificed when all we did was serve. So I kept what I'd learned and arranged the attacks to set things right again. My daughter, she becomes a hero, and cement my new position of influence when I hand them the name of the person responsible for the attack on New Atlantis. The dear departed Dr. Reginald Orlays, the associate who aided me all these years, and whom I always slated to take the fall. What luck he was stopped dead before he could hurt anyone else. His decades on the run brought to an end by another unlikely hero. You.
I'm gonna come clean. I did not kill that man. I know I took credit for it earlier. I did not kill that man. And why the hell do you care if the UC wants you as an advisor?
Why would I want to be in the good graces of the people who control my very life? I don't know, Captain.
Put it that way.
Maybe I still dream of a life outside these walls someday.
So you murdered innocent civilians because of some slight against your honor? Huh, that sounds like something I would do. You're sick.
There are no heroes without a villain. I simply arranged the opportunity for us to overcome one and become the other. And we all benefited. I know for a fact the Cabinet's planning to honor both you and Hadrian once this is all done.
If you're waiting for me to say thank you, get bent.
I'm simply looking for you to acknowledge the truth. And let's not forget the importance of our actual endgame.
The movie's not even good.
Eliminating the Terramorphs. What we've set in motion is going to protect thousands, maybe millions of lives. I'm simply requesting one more life be protected. Mine. Tell them that it was Orlais, and Orlais alone. After all, this needn't be the end of our good works together.
You really think I'm just gonna forget the fact that you killed people to accomplish your good works? God damn it, that sounds like me.
And how many have you killed to get where you are now?
Too many.
There are no great works that don't cost lives, Captain.
I hope you've enjoyed this talk, because once I tell the Cabinet, you're
That is a pity, Captain.
Woohoo. Yeah. Alright, come on, Sarah, let's go it up. And by I mean a man's career. And up, I do mean up. I'm lost. Sup, Hadrian?
Perfect timing. We just got in.
Oh, good.
So on our end, good news. The microbe and the Asyles are both as effective against heat leeches as they are against terramorphs. Did my father tell you what he knew about the Lazarus plant?
Oh, he confessed. He organized the whole damn thing right from this building.
I knew it. The second I heard that recording, I knew.
I knew before.
Well, once we inform the Cabinet, they can ensure he won't be able to do anything like this ever again.
Okay, so both approaches to clearing our worlds are effective against the heat leeches.
They are.
Microbe needed minimal adjustment to account for heat leech anatomy.
And the Asyles seem like they're even better at tracking leeches than morphs.
Hell of a sight to watch, though, when they catch them. Like an open airlock guzzling angry spaghetti.
That is so hot. I mean, that is so interesting. Self-report. What kind of risks are there if we decide to bring back the Achilles?
Asyles aren't hostile to humans, but they are megafauna. If someone decides to pick a fight with one, it could get ugly.
I could take it.
But they've already been spread far and wide once before when the UC was raising them as livestock, so the risk of introducing them to new worlds is minimal.
Okay.
Using them to clean up the terramorphs and leeches, though, it's not going to be nearly as expedient as the microbe would be. Given what we know now about the Lazarus plant, the speed of the job does matter. But going with the Asyles, we're at least dealing with known risks.
Which method of dealing with the terramorphs are you leaning towards?
Microbe is gonna make the cleanup a whole lot quicker. You know the science. You know we can make this safe.
I do know the science. I also know math. And a 1 in a million chance of a mutation isn't 0. So I guess we're still in discussion.
Do you think when they learn of Vae Victus' involvement in the attacks, that'll have any effect on their decision?
But if you're really that concerned, you could request they be lenient. They might be willing to spare him.
I don't know about that. I do kind of like death.
Then here we go.
Oh boy.
Welcome back, all of you. I wish we were meeting under better circumstances.
I could make it better.
But according to Hadrian's report, and the second one I just received, it seems the Terramorph attack on New Atlantis was no random occurrence, but a planned strike.
Let me ask, Madam President, is that second report from who I think it's from? The thing in the basement?
Yes. Now, is it true? Was the attack on New Atlantis planned?
You're goddamn right it was!
Did Reginald Orlais commit these attacks, Captain?
I'm about to end another man's whole career, but this time it's a big one. Ma'am, that report isn't even half the truth. Orlais helped, yes, but it was Vae Victus who organized the attacks.
I hope everyone here understands that what has just been shared is a state secret of the highest order. This information does not leave this room.
Oh, I already posted this on Twitter.
He knew they could do this and said nothing.
Oh, yeah, he did.
He's a sociopath. Plain and simple, ma'am.
Same. I mean, so what is going to happen to him? Are we talking like a verbal beating, a physical beating? some torture, or straight up just executing him a second time.
That will be up to the cabinet to decide.
Damn it. Well, in my humble opinion, as another sociopath, the world will be a better place without Vae Victus in it.
I'm inclined to agree, Captain.
Less competition.
Now, with our villain unmasked, we can attend to the other matters at hand.
Oh, right.
Now falls to the cabinet to ensure this can never happen again. As such, the cabinet will be securing the Lazarus plant on Londinian.
Given how the Freestar Collective took things before, and my actions following that, I don't think it would be a good idea to involve them. I'm a little concerned about it being kept alive. What sort of measures will the UC be taking to protect it?
Will ensure its growth is contained, that access to the plant is only permitted via highly regulated clearances, and that our troop presence on Londinian is increased.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you there, ma'am. I think it should be wiped out.
We're already discussing the elimination of one species, Captain. Explain to me why you wish to eliminate another.
It'd be pretty hard for someone to use the plant in a future attack if it ceased to exist.
And once Vae Victus has been dealt with, this problem can end here.
And allow us to focus on the grander task to come.
Come.
Very well. We'll clean up the plant.
Oh wow, I actually
Thank
had
you for the suggestion, Captain. So then, to our final topic. The cabinet has agreed to implement a plan that will deal with the Terramorph, and now also Heat Leech presence on human worlds.
Madam President, this microbe is clearly too much of a risk. The Aseles are the safer approach.
To someone with limited knowledge of biology, perhaps. The technology behind the microbe is solved science, Madam President. It isn't dangerous. Using it to wipe out the Terramorphs would be the quickest path to protecting humanity.
And fast results always lead to the best outcomes, don't they?
As you can see, there remains debate among the cabinet. Captain, I know this may not be your area of expertise, but we'd like to know your take on the matter.
Oh no, I am notoriously stupid. I usually like to think in the long term, but they are incredibly dangerous. Quick action could be required. I think that they've caused enough damage. We need to use the microbe. I think if there's problems in the future, a scientific approach could solve those as well.
Glad to see someone's not afraid of a little applied genetics.
I love genitals.
And Major Sinan? Dr. Walker, you'd find this acceptable?
We trust the captain's judgment.
Then the matter is settled. We'll begin the process immediately. Today marks day one for the United Colonies Terramorph Management Division, making you three the founding members of the TMD.
Bitchin'.
As befits such a group, the cabinet wanted to display its gratitude.
Can I buy a better home?
Though the captain's marauding around the Freestar Embassy made for a less than unanimous agreement.
Sorry.
Yes, well, nonetheless, today we will be adding 3 new Class 1 citizens to our ranks.
Hell yeah.
Class 1? For the 3 of us? Are you joking?
What if she said yes?
What he means to say is, thank you, ma'am.
Tell me, what's a Class 1 citizen?
It's a status reserved only for those who've dedicated their lives to the United Colonies, or done great things for its cause. Class 1s enjoy an ample credit disbursement, an additional reduction on the cost of colonial goods.
Ooh.
And I'm told the penthouse is rather impressive.
Yes. Oh, Madam President, thank you so much. I cannot wait to see my new home.
You all have earned it.
Yeah, I did.
On behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our sincerest gratitude. This meeting is adjourned.
No gavel? What the
I just wanted to say, I could have never guessed where all this was going to lead.
Same.
But now, knowing what I do, that my father truly is the monster I always thought he was. Well, I've just spent a lot of my life in pursuit of the truth.
Sup?
So, you bringing it straight to me, it just means a lot.
I'm glad we're focusing on your dad as the monster and not the things that I did during this whole thing. I mean, they mentioned it, which is really nice. And you know what? Don't mention it. We're friends, and friends look out for each other.
The best ones certainly do.
Hell yeah.
You know, I was thinking, while we were there on the podium, if I wanted to try and see him again. After all, it could be my last chance. But I knew the answer before I even finished the thought. I didn't. Because confronting him, what would I gain from that?
You could spit on him.
From letting him remind me I can never truly be rid of him. Nothing. Now, all I'd be doing is acknowledging that he still has some sway over my life. And while I can't do anything about his role in my past, I'm not about to let him control my future. And thanks to what we've done together, that future is brighter than it has been in a long time. Words can't do justice to how grateful I am for that.
I mean, you know what you could do. Don't see him while he's alive, but go piss on his grave. And I'm glad I was able to help.
Well, I think it's safe to say you succeeded beyond anyone's wildest dreams. It's been an honor, Captain.
Wrong way.
Good luck out there.
Who the f*** is Sarah? Oh, she didn't want to see that because she doesn't like when I give other people praise. Kind of a bitchy thing to do. Where the f*** are you?
Congratulations, Captain.
You know, thank you, Commander. It's been an honor, and you really jump-started this. I consider you just as important in this. Well, maybe not just as important, but you have been incredibly important into the destruction of the Terramorphs. Also, I could consider you inadvertently responsible for the destruction of the Freestar Embassy.
No need to thank me. You brought this all on yourself.
Oh, no.
But, with all that squared, it's time to get you a new assignment.
The f***?
You could help the TMD in cleaning up Terramorphs.
Yeah, I want to kill.
Any chance to bag some bugs, right? Just be smart out there. Don't want you getting banged up too bad on your first hunt. Super et ultra, Captain.
Yeah, who wants to get banged? Me. I mean... Whoa, that computer went away. You saw it, Sarah. You saw it. Did you do it? Alright, well, I guess one last piece of business. Let's get my apartment. My real apartment this time. I'm back!
If it isn't the United Colony's newest Class 1 citizen, you've made quite a name for yourself in New Atlantis. In fact, the higher-ups want to thank you for your dedicated service by giving you one of the nicest pieces of real estate in the city. It's a premium penthouse at the top of Mercury Tower. Ooh! Best location in New Atlantis, in my professional opinion.
Hell yeah, I'm interested.
You'll love the place. It has a gorgeous floor plan and an unbeatable view of the city.
I could beat it.
Now that you're an owner, I'm sure I'll be seeing you around town.
Mercury Tower. I should go to Mercury sometimes. I hear Mercury is really good for you.
Penthouse floor.
Yo, I've got 2 elevators. Ooh, a succulent. I love succulent. Ooh, nice bathroom. I can't get in the shower. Or on the toilet. I mean, sit on the toilet. Oh, this must be the master. Whoa, and I see my ship down there. I can see my other home from here. Alright, thanks for watching. We finally finished the Vanguard quest, which means next time we can move on to continuing the main quest. It's been a while, so might have to refresh myself. If you could please like and subscribe, that would really help. Grow the channel, fight the YouTube algorithm. That's an absolute win. You can check out some other videos right on the screen here. Comment, dislikes, those help too. And come back next time.